Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And now the hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Oh, that one's going nowhere. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, a quick look at this lineup and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rodri. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Real chance here! And here's Messi. Oh, it's Nedved. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been won straight back. It is a corner. This their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Not a lot we need to say about that. And the ball's come loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's away. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Neither side yet able to find the net. Davids. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. A spectacular effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Nedved. Messi. Eto'o. And he was quick to react. And the counter is on. That is ended up in no man's land. Belletti. Great defending, strong and determined. Beckenbauer. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Roberto Carlos. It's a sweet ball, that. Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, good-looking ball. Nedved. Nedved cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Out to the right.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Nedved. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And they've got rid. Thuram. And it's Vieira. Davids. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Cannavaro gets it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign.
And the shot! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
They have what they... Nedved! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's trying... Oh, he's been caught napping. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Davids.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Now it's Messi. He has found a way through. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's looking to set free a runner. Look, it looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. Costa Curta fires from distance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
80,607.
And it's Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Roberto Carlos. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Van Dijk with the clearance. And here it's Basho! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vieira. Owen. Looking for the runner. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vieira. Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Belletti. Ah, now can they counter? Roberto Baggio. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision making.
Rodri.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a go!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And it's Belletti. Messi. Showing good feet. Looks for the finish. Oh, that's a waste.
Messi knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
No way through. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's an inviting ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Vieira. And here's Owen. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he can clear it away. Rodri. Now it's Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good move. He's tried one. Oh, it's in. And that has raised the roof. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And now he has two. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Works it forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
It's Nedved! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Well read, nice interception. Dembele. Vieira concedes a free kick for that. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
That's a waste.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
This looks sharp. Kaka looks to get on the end of this. Played right into his path. Barella! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Botafogo just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And that is as far as they're going to go. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, a quick look at this lineup and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the...
It's Eto'o! Oh, surely that deserved better.
I think that defence will be feeling mightily relieved now. They were really saved by some poor finishing then.
Darren Fletcher. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must...
Decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it... Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, what a climb! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, good-looking ball. That looks a good ball through. Nedved. Now it's Shevchenko. Stood up well to him. Shevchenko! He's delivered all right! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is...
It's Nedved! Mbappe might just make this. Alexander-Arnold, he can run onto that, and he was quick to react. That's really well manoeuvred. Pull it. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Eto'o. Now it's Nedved. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So he's plotting something before playing it in. He's going for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Barella. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. Eto'o. Oh, he's got the shot away! Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. And here's Nedved. Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Kaka. Foot in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Nedved. Now that's well seen too. Barella. That has been slung wide. Could move up a gear here. Messi in acres of space out wide. Good read, needed to be. That's a decent clearance. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Always onto this. Bullet. Good spot, he's seen the run. Barella. And that's another good win of the ball. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top. It's Nedved! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mbappe. Now it's Kaka. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the counter is on. Some good work on the right flank here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substituição em andamento.
So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Barella. Kaka. Oh, there's a probing ball. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Oh, they can break here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Roberto Baggio has a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Roberto Baggio is offering a wry smile there.
Bale with the short one. And he can clear it away. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Roberto Baggio. That's good defending, very good. And the shot! They've done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Hits one! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Baggio finds himself offside. Pedri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nedved. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedri, over to the left. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Botafogo are down to 10 men. Thuram.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, this looks sharp. And they can counter here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Mignon punts it upfield.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And that was very necessary. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Nedved. That's really well manoeuvred. Out of play for a goal kick. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Corner. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Great challenge, time to perfection. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hernandez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vinicius Junior. Throw in. Hernandez finds himself offside. Shifted upfield. David Villa. And he's got the shot away! Goal! Manchester United!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Shevchenko. Vinicius Junior. David Villa.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nedved. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. Cannavaro cuts it out. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Sané. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Bellingham. Foot in.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Nedved. Nedved proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's well spotted. Shevchenko is onto this. And Shevchenko! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
There's the hit! Terrific save by Manuel. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely feet. Nice interception, well timed. And it's Nedved. Oh, that's neat. Sane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Shevchenko! Marvellous goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get it through? Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And a shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. It's a sweet ball, that. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Back into the middle, and he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's straight offside. Aim forwards. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely weighted ball. Wriggles his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through. Oh, nice touch. Vieira. And here's Owen. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Owen. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
306.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming. Fires from distance. Oh, what has happened here? Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That has been cut short. Now it's Owen, looking for the run. Real chance! Goal! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Bullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Nedved might be danger here. Hits one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Nedved. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's got tall. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Nedved, he's got away. Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's a very decent... Owen! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So now the difference is 3. Roberto Baggio. Chance here to counter. Sane. Vinicius Junior. Great chance! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Has been indicated.
Roberto Baggio. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Threads one in. Well read, nice interception. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity.